Jazmin Rodriguez reporting live with Telezini TV. I'm here with Misha Smith. Misha Smith is pretty much going to bring some light onto the topic he was just earlier discussing with one of his patriotic protesting friends. And now tell us, Misha, why are you here, and what is the message you want to bring to the world and get out for everyone to know?
Well, first off, the first message I want to say is actually this question, which is the idea is, why is a chemical company, again, Monsanto, whether they changed their idea or not, at first and foremost is a chemical company. They produced Agent Orange, they produce all of our pesticides, as well as glyphosate, which is known by the name of Roundup, which is used for all of our crops. Now, these people control also a majority, about 90% of our seeds that are GMOs, genetically modified organisms. These organisms, by the way, are not designed to grow better, to taste better, or to do anything really besides be resistant to the glyphosate that Monsanto produces, that we spray on most of our plants, including our corn, our soy, and many others. I, again, am a pescatarian. I do eat fish, I eat vegetables, but I do not want to eat this garbage for two reasons. Two highly, well-renowned scientists, both Arpad Pustai and Giles Serlani, both did long studies with rats and many others showing the effects of GMOs on rats. My apologies.
Now tell us, Misha, when did you find out about the genetically modified organisms, and when did you decide it's time to take a stand and do something about this?
I've known about this for about like 2 years now. I first heard a lot about it from the documentary Food Inc. that talked a bit about it. I didn't really understand it at most when I first heard about it, but after reading a study by Arpad Pustai, who did the study, he was a renowned plant biochemist. He was a renowned worker in his field for 35 years, and because of the study that the British government asked him to do on GMOs in 1998, because of his results, they first of all scalded him and they forced him to resign as a worker just because of that one study. Well, yeah,
Thank you very much, Misha. Now, as Misha was stating before, Agent Orange is a biochemical weapon that was sprayed during the Vietnam War. A lot of the Vietnamese people suffered brain defects, birth defects, and exactly like he was mentioning, we don't want a biochemical company providing the food for all of the Americans here. Organic farmers are being bullied into planting these seeds. And are you a farmer, or do you have?
I do actually grow my own vegetables in my own garden. I actually have a tomato garden, and I fish for all of my stuff. So I try to produce as much as possible. Another big thing, again, most people talk about this, is the idea that although they say that GMOs are fine for you, the FDA says it, the EPA says it, and Monsanto says it,
but they don't eat it.
But they don't want you knowing it. They said no, labeling is wrong because it means that they'll think that our stuff is bad. They give up all these BS reasons why not to label, not to ban, but not to label GMOs. How ridiculous is that? That they don't want us to even know where it is. That is an American right to know what is in your food. It is an American right to know what you are eating.
That's very right. Well, thank you, Misha, so much for your participation, and we'll see you next year.
Thank you very much. Spread the word, guys.
Spread the word. You heard it live here from Telezini TV. Stay tuned. We're going to bring you some more updates on this march against Monsanto.